Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, which may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, going into an account, back in the days of old with our beloved forefather Moses and a few of insubordinate, unruly Jakes, he had to deal with, by the name of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, man. Okay, and we're gonna highlight, the end, of those men and their families, man. You see, giving credence to what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai sends forth men, that he's dealing with, that are going to lead his people. You see, in certain periods of time, the Lord has done this, He's been doing it from the days of old, man, since Egypt, These various captivities we've been in, the Lord always sent leaders, man. Read the book of Judges, man. You see, go into the text, man, and you will find out that the Lord dealt with, specific men in efforts to direct his people, man. You see, and this is a narrative that it has never changed, man. And this is the same standard that the Lord's operating under this very day. You see, and this is what these unruly men are going to find out. That want to come out of rank, that want to try and be those, that want to try and force their way into a leadership position. But here it is, they clearly, aren't those men that the Lord's dealing with on that level. You see, in the end of these men are going to be there's a count we're going to go into as a reflection, of what the end of these men are going to be, man. You see, so through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, let's jump right into it. Let's go to the book of Numbers. The book of Numbers, chapter 16. We're going to jump around. I mean, you Akiyam and Akwaf, new listeners, men, women, and children newly coming into the faith, read this chapter. Read this chapter. We're gonna start from the top. We're gonna jump right down to the point, is what we're gonna do. But just to bring it all into context, we'll start from the top. Right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, and verse 1, and it reads, "Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan, and Abiram, right, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men." Okay, here it is. They took men, so they had their own little little group of niggas, right? What do you think they were doing amongst that group? Let's continue on, right? And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown, right? And they gathered themselves, check this out, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, which was a deadly mistake, man. You see, but these men were too blind to realize that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai was dealing with Moses mouth to mouth, as it tells us in Numbers. Let's get this. Let's jump real quick. I must be allowed to get this precept. Numbers 12. Forgive me. We'll jump back. Numbers 12, right? When Miriam and Aaron were talking crazy regarding his regarding Moses' Ethiopian wife. What did Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai say? What did Yahweh say? Okay, regarding his relationship with Moses. Here we go. All right, this is the book of Numbers 12:7. My servant Moses is not so, right? Who is faithful in mine house. Check it out. With him, I'm gonna blow this up. With him will I speak mouth to mouth. Okay, he was dealing with Moses on a very high level, man. Showing all manners of miracles to him. You see? Displaying his power, pouring his spirit on him. Check it out. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently and not in dark speeches, and the similitude of the Lord Yahweh shall he behold. See? Wherefore, then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses, man? Okay, he ended up turning Miriam leprous all over, turn her into a clean leper. Turn her into a clean leper, and then cast her out of the congregation, man. For what, 7 or 8 days, I think it was. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I can't remember, but I know she was casted out, I believe, for a week. You know. And mind you, this is the 12th chapter. So this account happened. These niggas knew about this account. These niggas knew that the Lord was dealing with Moses. But guess what? They were envious, jealous. See? Let's go back. Numbers 16. Back in Numbers 16 and verse 3 again. We're going to jump down after this. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them. See, they were trying to put themselves on the level of Moses, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has favorites. And this is what you men are gonna find out real time. You men of these latter days, man. Okay? Every one of them, check this out. And the Lord Yahweh is among them. Wherefore, then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord Yahweh. Okay, so they were envious, man. They wanted to be on the same level as Moses and Aaron. Okay, but you can clearly read in Exodus, the 3rd chapter, that the Lord clearly sent Moses and Aaron to deliver us out of Egypt, man. Okay, go read it. Now, mind you, these niggas understood that, but they wanted that leadership position. You see? Now let's jump down. Check this out. We're gonna jump down to verse 23, right? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the congregation, saying, Get ye up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, right? So the Lord says, separate from them niggas, man. Separate from them. There's a reason for that, and we're gonna find out, right? Stand by. Right? And he spit in Salakia. And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, Depart, I pray ye, from the tents of these wicked men. Check it out. And touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins. You see, they transgress, coming up against the leaders that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai sent. You see? Yahweh himself told Moses to tell the congregation, be not unequally yoked, okay, with these unbelieving, wicked, disobedient niggas. You see, let me get a quick precept. As a matter of fact, let's keep reading. I want to grab that 2 Corinthians 6. We'll grab it after. Let's get to the point on this. So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives, and their sons, and their little children. And Moses said, Hereby ye shall know that the Lord Yahweh has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord Yahweh hath not sent me. But if the Lord Yahweh make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth, and swallow them up with all that pertaineth unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men provoked Yahweh, And it came to pass, right? As he had made an end of speaking all these words, the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up in their houses, and all the men that appertained unto Korah, and all their goods, man. They and all that appertained to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. You see? And this is why we warn you sheep, okay? Disconnect from these false prophets, man. Get up out of these congregations that are spewing false doctrine. Let's go ahead. This is what I wanted to get. 2 Corinthians 6, right? In verse 14, and it reads, Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, man. Right? For what fellowship with righteousness, with unrighteousness, and what communion with light, with darkness? Disconnect from these wicked niggas, these wicked leaders, man. Okay, that are causing you to err, right? And what concord hath Mashiach with Belial, or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel, man, which is an unbeliever, an unbelieving Israelite? Okay? And what agreement hath the temple of the Most High with the idols, for ye are the temple of the living power. As power has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Wait, there's more. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate. See? And this is what we're telling you, Jake, man. We're warning you. Hey, whether you hear or forbear, the blood's going to be on your hands at the end of the day, because you've been warned. And be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. You see, and these men, okay, these leaders that are pushing this false doctrine, they're unclean, man, because their doctrine's unclean. It's impure. It's full of leaven. Okay? It's full of leaven, man, which is not going to be acceptable to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And when judgment comes, okay, which it is coming, shit, judgment is here. Hey, see? But it's about to really open up. The Lord's about to really open up, okay, within the house, within his house. As we can get here, let's get this real quick. The book of 1 Peter. You know where I'm going. Right? The book of 1 Peter, real quick. 4 and 17, it reads, For the time is come. See, so judgment. See, I'm Salaki, a prophecy, see? So it's going to come to pass. Right? For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's those of us that know we're Israelites. Right? And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? You seen what happened to them wicked niggas, Abraham, Korah, and Dathan. You see? You seen what? Hey, we went into the end of them. We went into the end of them, man. The Lord opened up on them, man. On Dathan, Abraham, and who is it? Korah. The Lord opened up on them, man. The Lord wasn't playing. The Lord was not playing, man. And this is what you people are going to find out. All right? You people are going to find out that the Lord's not playing. The Lord's not a laughing stock, man. Okay? The Lord will not be mocked. Right? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? They won't. Okay? Just like how the congregation of Dathan, Abiram, and Korah did it. You see? And this is the warning that's going out to you, Jake, man. You see, and you see how they were the ones that gathered those men of renown, and got them all killed. See? And this is why we tell you to separate from these wicked men. I got one more. The book of Isaiah, chapter 9. In verse 16, it reads, For the leaders of this people cause them to err. Now where err goes into error. Okay, that goes into error. Okay, which means what? You're in error. You're making a mistake. Okay, whether you know it or not, you're making a mistake. And it's going to very well cost you your life. Because as it's written, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. You see? But hey, the knowledge is out here, man. The earth is being filled with the knowledge of the Lord. You see? But you don't want to hear it. You niggas don't want to hear it. You want to reject it. You want to act like you don't hear it. You want to cross the street. Okay, when you come by these various altars, man. Hey, we experience it, man. We know. We see you, Jake. Jake, don't think we don't see you, man. Don't think we don't see you. You see? You're not dealing with just some regular men. And I say that in all humbleness and humility. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is dealing with brothers, man. He done put his spirit on brothers, man. We can discern spirits. You see, we can see scenarios developing and playing out. We see you coming from down the street. Okay, we looking in your eyes before you even notice we come. We see before you even notice us. We already seen you. We're anticipating you to walk by. We see you from way out. You see, we see you crossing the street, trying to avoid that reproof. You see, but you can't avoid it. You've already been marked when you cross the street and you hear the brothers bringing out precepts and we bringing it out and you've been marked. You hear it as much as you want to pretend that you don't. You see, and you failing to realize that you need to repent and turn back to the Lord in these days, man. It's gonna deem deadly, man. It's gonna be deadly unto you. You see, Isaiah 9:16, real quick, and we'll close out. Right, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, man. So the leaders that you're following with these false doctrines and these false narratives, all right, are causing you to error. You see, and you're being led to the pit right along with them. You see, if the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into the ditch, man. And they that are led of them are destroyed. You see, there you have it. So yeah, Jake, a warning once again, and there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more warnings for you, Jake, to disconnect from these wicked men. Okay. Hey, and at the end of the day, the blood's off our hands, man. You're being warned. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is aware of these digital epistles going out. Okay, the brothers on the highways and byways, openly telling you, Jake, to turn back to the Lord and to repent. All right, we're crying aloud, sparing not. We're showing you your transgressions, but you refuse to return. See the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You see, He's fully aware of us trying to correct you through the Spirit and efforts for you to be delivered if it's your lot. You see, but guess what? We understand that the Lord's only dealing with a remnant. Okay, the 1/3, which is a very small amount. You see, and that's all we're dealing with as well. So we get it why you, Jake, don't want to listen. But guess what? That's fine. You see, because as it's written, hey, whether they hear or whether they forbear, man, we're prophesying to the wind. Because we know that the words of the Lord do not go out void, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halaliam La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Shalom.